So, it is National Depression and Mental Health Screening Month. Leftover pizza is better than same day pizza. Anyway, it's super important to get a diagnosis. I didn't get a diagnosis until I was 12 years into symptoms. And I was already in crisis mode. So if you feel any symptoms, don't ignore them. Don't think they're going to go away on their own. Managing symptoms is not the same thing as treating the disorder, the illness. It's spicy, but like creeps up on you spicy. Woo! What was I saying? Yeah. Most of these disorders, illnesses, they're progressive, right? So if you don't treat it early on, it's not, like I said, it's not going to go away. Matter of fact, most likely it's going to get worse. And then when you finally are forced to face it and treat it, it's going to be harder because it's already advanced than if you would have listened to the symptoms. Your body gives you symptoms because something's wrong, right? Something's not going well. So if you have symptoms, that's your body speaking to you. You're not broken. It's actually a good sign, right? You having symptoms is a good sign. Your body is speaking to you. It's expressing that something is not going well. Y'all eat the crust or no? I eat it all. The pizza too. So yeah. Mental health screening is important so you can prevent progression. I think y'all want some ASMR or no? I think most people don't go for a mental health screening because they're afraid. I think they're afraid they're gonna actually get diagnosed. First of all, you might not even get diagnosed, right? They might just direct you for lifestyle changes. But I think most people don't go because they're afraid they're going to get a diagnosis and then that they're going to be defined by it, right? Like, I personally don't say, I am a depressed person or I am a bipolar person. I don't say that. I experience symptoms, which I manage, but that's not who I am, right? I think also it's important to be the change you want to see in the world, right? So, like, if I don't want to see stigma around mental health, then I can't be stigmatizing myself, right? So, that said, if you don't let that get in the way, you're more likely to go and get screened. Carbs. Gains. I like to use the example of when I speak to people, I like to use the example of your car. You take your car for an oil change, tires, maintenance, right? So that it doesn't break down. Why don't we do the same thing for our body, for our mind? You don't have to wait until you're in crisis mode to go get maintenance for your mental health. Another point. Hold on. Even if your life is not that bad, even if you're still functional, most of us with mental health issues, we're highly functional. Why? Because life doesn't stop. You gotta pay bills. You gotta show up, right? So you're highly functional, so you think, well, it's not that bad. I'm not that. But why not be proactive about it? Why not be proactive about improving your quality of life? Why do we settle for that's just how it is, right? It can be better. Like, life can be better. You can get to a point where you love your life. I know for many people it's a crazy, radical thought, right? Like, you really can't even imagine it. It's just like your mind is already so used to how it is, how it's been, and you can't see beyond where you're at. Like, you can't even imagine it, but it's possible. And that's why the first step is mental health screening. I'm done. I'm gonna eat my pizza. Pizza. I hope y'all go get screened. Maybe get a second, third opinion. I'm sorry, I'm eating with my mouth full. Speaking with my mouth full. Gotta go. I'm getting a call.